G'day guys, and welcome back to another week of Australia-wide Explorers. Join us this week at some awesome free camps, breathtaking gorges and the beginning of our Gib River Road trip, as well as another breakage that will change our travel plans.
Alrighty, welcome back. Another week, it's Gib week, which I've been looking forward to for a long time. We just got to Connemara today. We were meant to be here yesterday, but there was unfortunately a fatal accident on Victoria Highway. So we got stuck about 2 hours out of Connemara. We waited on the highway with a whole line of other people for about 3 hours. And then a policeman come up and said, look, the coroner's not going to be done till about 4. And we just said, all right, cool, we'll turn around. And we went to a gravel pit. We stayed there last night and then crossed the WA border this morning, nice and early. Word of advice, you can't even take firewood over. All right, so no firewood, fruit, veg, nuts, honey, you name it. You basically clear yourself out and then stock up in Connemara. Which we did. We crossed over this morning, got to Connemara. We just did a big stock up for pretty much 3 weeks worth of groceries, and yeah, we're going to head up to Buttons Crossing, and we'll get up there and then find the camp up there and see how we go. And then I think we're going to go out and do a couple of little activities as well. This is the road into Buttons Crossing. So we just went through Ivanhoe. We went to Connemara, stocked up, fueled up, bought a bunch of groceries, and now we went through Ivanhoe Crossing, straight up Ivanhoe Road, and now we're going into the Buttons Crossing campground. She's a little bit bumpy and rough. I don't think that road's been graded in a while. We'll see how we go. Buttons Crossing, this is us. You come down like this must be, I don't know if this flows in wet season or not, but you can tell it floods here sometimes. Nice track here, a little bit of a sexy flexi. We just snagged ourselves the first one that we saw on the river really, but nestled here in this little cove. Nice and sandy, but not too soft. Annalise is currently unpacking nearly $700 worth of groceries and trying to find room. So I'll put her little haul thing in shortly, and this is us. we just did this track for, I don't know, like an hour and a half. Pretty long track, water crossings and you bloody name it. It's got a bit of everything. We've just come to this little spot here. I think it was probably worth the drive though. I'll climb up here before I show you and spin it around. Don't eat shit on the camera, Nick. Bloody hell, look at this. This is the definition of middle of nowhere. Oh, there's a rope. Oh, how am I going to film this? Alright, hang on. Let's give this a go. I'm in my Joe's. Alright. The dedication to the filming right now. Alrighty, look at that. Quick little dip, and go grab on a leash. Bloody-o.
So zoomed. So, good morning. It is 5:42 and as you can see by the wind, it's not the most but I've gotten up to see the sunrise over Lake Argyle, so I'll show you. It's actually rising from over there. Here's the pool. I was hoping it'd go, ooh, but I'm sorry everyone, I'm not swimming. It is cold. And it's actually not even open yet, so there's a lock on the gate, which is good news for me. But I'll try put some footage in of what the sunrise actually looks like now. I don't know if I've missed it. I accidentally slept in.
Gib River Road. Let's get it.
We're keen for this one.
We're just about to start Branco's track and crossing. I think that this river crossing apparently takes, or is like 6 k's long. Alrighty, we made it to, what is it, Branco's lookout. Pretty bloody suave. The 4B track up is actually not extreme like it says on the thing. It's actually very, very easy. Not a bad view though, huh?
Beautiful.
Okay, this one is Explosion Gorge. We just did what, maybe 15 k's from where you kind of gets to a bit of a fork in the road. You go up to the lookout we were just at.
Yeah, you go.
I have no memory anymore.
You go to Branco's lookout,
Yep.
and then it's like a turn off that. So we were like, stuff it. Let's go have a little peep. And
Drive a squeeze. This joint's pretty sweet. We're just walking down now. Tracking's pretty good. It's just like a rocky dirt road. But this is a view. There's like a little waterfall down there. We'll go check it out. Nearly like a bloody optical illusion there. What do you reckon, honey?
The water looks so pretty.
Reckon there's some crocodilies?
I reckon you should jump in and check.
Yeah, my croc will scare him off. I've got a big water snake in my pants. It was very nice and peaceful before you did that. Look, oh, there's a croc. Annalise doing her first river crossing. Let's see how she goes. Can you make it a little bit less bumpy, please?
Maybe you can get out and walk.
Yeah, right. Alrighty, day 2 at El-Questro. Last night went and did a bunch of lookouts and stuff like that. This morning we're going to do El-Questro Gorge. We're going to try to smash it out. The little boys are back at the van. So we'll see how the tracking is like. So far so good. We're about to do the first crossing here, but from what I've seen everyone else doing it, it's not very deep. So we'll give it a go. What do you reckon?
Easy peasy.
Lemon squeezy. Okay, we are half an hour in. We're at the halfway pool, which I think is like 2.4 k's or something.
2.8?
Yeah, something like that. But anyway, we're going to keep going. But I think this is going to be a little shoes off operation.
Oh.
We're going to climb up that side. Oh. So this is shoes. That's it. That's the ticket. Shoes to me. Put them there. You hold on. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Damn. Oh, this is close. It's very hard to grasp on a camera how cool this place is. You just fall over.
I'm about to.
Oh shit.
No. I'm going to rock the place.
Well, I'm trying to video.
What the fuck?
I'm still
Oh my
I'm still
God.
videoing. Okay, that's El-Questro Gorge. What did it take us? An hour and 15 to get in? An hour. An hour to get in. Quick little dip. We're not going to be here too long. And then we'll shoot back to camp and have a little bit of breakfast and stuff like that. We left camp at El-Questro at 7:30. And there was one bloke here already. He was already on his way out when we were coming in. And we've got the whole place to ourselves. So you don't have to get up too early to get it to yourself, but highly recommend, because I reckon this will fill up later and you get a fair bit of traffic on the rocks as well. Happy, honey? Yeah. Hello. El-Questro Gorge done. Definitely a must do. Definitely go up the second half. It's not too hard. We didn't find it challenging. Obviously everybody has different fitness abilities, but it's nothing too drastic. Definitely go early. On the way back, we saw probably like 40 people, I reckon.
Yeah, we had no one, and then walking out, it was like a flock of ants.
Yeah,
like
just shockers. And now the car park is full. So definitely get out there early, get it to yourself, because it's not too big of a gorge. So 40 odd people swimming there would be difficult. And not many places to put your stuff. But anyway, have a look, and then yeah, we'll keep exploring today. Where are we going this morning, honey?
we're currently walking to Emma Gorge. So this was a big one that we wanted to do. Everyone said we need to do it, so that's what we're doing.
Gorge. Thoughts?
It was beautiful.
Very good. Nippy. Oh, so what were you saying?
Stunning.
Shorter walk, easier walk. Way shorter, way easier. Fresh, very nippy, but there is a little nice warm spa bit, which we spend most of our time at. We swam to the waterfall.
We did swim to the waterfall. We were nice and warm in the spring bit, and then I said, well, we're going to need to swim to the waterfall. So we both swam over there and swam back. It's quite big.
Yeah, it was a good swim, good little workout.
Yeah, it was busy, but like it wasn't busy. There was people there, which was different to yesterday at El-Questro, but it didn't feel like that because it's such a big space to swim, so you're never really on top of people. But again, we got there at like, 8 a.m?
Yeah, it was about 8, yeah.
Yeah.
What's that in the river over there? Is that a snake? Anyway, we did that.
Snake. It's a slithery snake.
We did that. Then we rolled out to Pentecost River Camp. We've come a fair way up. We're probably maybe a K up the track. Camped here was meant to be one night, but a few people have said that the next station we're going to go to, what is it, Home Valley? Well, yeah, it's not that great, but I've also charging $20 a night for dogs, which is not happening. Sorry, mate. You can jam that right where the sun doesn't shine. So we might do a few extra days here, relax, and then we'll head to Alhambra, which everybody says is great. And yeah, this is us for a little while. leaving this morning. We've got an hour to go. There's 63 k's out, it says. 58 from the turn off. The road's not bad. Like, you get some corrugated bits, which are the good bits, because it's the big rocks that the graders can't trim, and the floodways that are the only really things that are slowing you down. As long as you're running good pressures and stuff, the road's heaps better than I thought. Obviously we're still early in, you know, we've still got a long way to go, but if it's like this the whole way, you're laughing.
Yeah, so we'll catch up with you when we get to El-Questro.
We just arrived at El-Questro. Why is it not focusing? We got their scones and frappes. Yum.
Gluten free.
Okay, live update from El-Questro station. We just had the scones. Had gluten-free ones, which Annalise was very happy about.
It's very hard for me to find anything gluten free around these places, so we're happy to spend the money.
And they were good. And we had I had a chocolate frappe. You had a
Frozen
what was
Coke.
it? Yeah. So the road's fine. Like, it's a dirt road in the outback. It's really not that bad. We were from Pentecost, maybe for half an hour is probably the roughest. Not the roughest, but you can't get as quick because there's a lot of rollers and floodways. They're the only really things you need to watch out for. The rest of it, I mean, some of it we were doing 80. A lot of it was 70 to 80. And someone looking at us. I still don't like filming when there's people around. But we have a broken amount on the rooftop, on the rhino rack. So just in here, right hand side of that nut, it's actually broken and snapped the mount that goes from the backbone sort of to the bracket that then it attaches to the actual rack. So I'm going to cable tie it like crazy so that we can do the rest of the Gib, but we're meant to go up to Honeymoon Bay in Columbaroo, which is the roughest part of the track. And I don't want to do any further damage to this rack. If one has already broken and it gives the rest of it a little bit more flex, I don't want another one to go, and then I'm seriously in a pickle. So yeah, I need to do some thinking about that. Might need to rearrange our time, and I'll get onto the guys at EC who put this rack on and obviously got it supplied from Rhino. See what they say, see what they recommend, but it's Sunday today. So we'll give them a buzz tomorrow and see what they say.